My name is Caleb, and I'm 13 years old, and I go to Freedom Academy.
My name is Tyler. I go to Scottsdale Prep. Grew up here in Arizona. Both my parents are pastors here. I started coming to church at a few months old. I never really understood what coming to church was necessarily until I got older. As I came to Cruise, I grew this meaning because I saw all these people around me that were going through the same thing necessarily, and I saw them understanding and I was understanding, and I could bond off of that.
I've been at church my whole life, but I never really knew what it was, and I always was just like, oh, we're going to church today, it's gonna be boring. And then when I went to Gateway and went into Cruise, it changed my life completely. I started to learn about God more and be able to talk about God with other people my age, and it just changed everything. Then Wednesdays and Saturdays when I went to church became something that I loved to do. It became part of my life. So I joined it in 7th grade, and I just thought it was kind of just going to be some fun thing that I did every Wednesday night. And then as soon as Cruise started, everything was different. We had people to talk to.
I started in 7th grade too, came fresh out of 6th grade. I was just happy to get out of kids class necessarily because I'd been going there since 2nd grade and it was just getting so boring. I think Cruise was it was a good change in my life because I was starting to get the idea that church was just the same thing over and over again. But Cruise showed me that it's completely different. Like, church is not what I thought it was. Coming here, worshiping God, it's fantastic. And it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I think starting off, coming to Cruise, we're all coming out of 6th grade, we're moving into middle school. It's kind of hard transition. Unless you've made friends somewhere else, you don't really have friends to hang out with outside of school. So Cruise was a big help. I found Caleb there too. Me and Caleb became like best friends there. Kind of just worked out eventually. We're in the same grade necessarily, so we can go through the same problems. We could work it out, talk about the same stuff. We spent like the entire summer necessarily just hanging out. We had so much fun coming to Cruise, being at all the events, going to the baseball games and all that, making friends with all the kids in our crew.
If you didn't have a crew guys, you couldn't really tell people your problems, and you wouldn't have other people your age to talk about God with.
I don't think I would have been able to get all that emotion out, like things I was going through, like things at school. Nobody, my parents wouldn't understand, my siblings wouldn't understand. Like, I would not have anybody to tell that to if I didn't have these crews. It's kind of like an outlet for emotion. So if you ever feel insecure about something, your crew is always there for you. They have your back. One of my favorite crew moments was Jackson was talking about who you are and people who will try to stop you. So they were just being yourself, reasons why you stop being yourself at school or anywhere else. Like, there'll be people who you're like, if you be this person, then you can be with these people. That crew message helped me get out of my shell and like, oh, I can be more myself at school. I don't have to be this person who's always making trouble or something like that.
At school, I think way too much about what other people think about me, and then I'm just not myself. And then after that, I started to become more like myself, and school was just different and more fun.
Who's the better Fortnite player?
Him.
Who's the better Smash Bros player?
Him, by far.
Who's faster?
I don't know. We've never actually tested that.
Who can hold their breath the longest?
Let's be determined.